Right fuckers, welcome back here to the Hearts of Midlothian Football Manager 2018 career mode. This is episode 11 and yeah, it's some bad news now. As you may already know if you watched the last episode, I'd already played HIBS and I'd beat them. And in the previous game I did get a draw with St Johnstone, but like I said, the file save got corrupted. So, had to replay it, had especially the St Johnstone game, and I'll be honest, it wasn't what we anticipated. There you can see our run of 10 games undefeated coming to an end, and it was really disappointing. We lost to St Johnstone 3-0. I did change up the team a bit. Players wanted some game time. Ismail wanted game time. Michael Smith wanted game time. Don Cowie wanted game time. So I thought, you know what, I'll give these guys a chance. We had Kyle Laffert, he was injured anyway, so I thought, yeah, we'll give him a chance, why not? And he just did not perform, so that's the last time maybe I did underestimate St Johnstone a bit by making so many changes. And I'll be honest, it didn't pay off, it backfired. I've fucked up massively, and this is not the result we wanted heading into this huge Edinburgh derby. We wanted confidence, we wanted to keep our unbeaten, streak going, and we haven't done that. And even worse, we picked up 2 injuries. First of all, Cole Stockton got injured, but I don't really give a shit about him because he's shite. He can get injured all he wants, but Jamie Walker got injured. He's going to be out for about 3 weeks, so that means he's going to miss this game, he's going to miss the Aberdeen game. He could miss a few games, and that's really, really disappointing because he's been one of our key players so far. So, there you go, guys. I've learnt my lesson. I'm not going to fucking change up half the team again. Anytime I make changes from now on, I'll just be like 1 or 2 players max. I mean, we're still favourites for this game here against Hibernian. We still should win, but you never know. MALKY MACKAY's first Edinburgh derby. It'll be interesting to see how we get on. You can see in the league table now we're second. We played a game more than Partick Thistle. They can bring that gap down to 1 point if they win. It's a massive game here for us. You see Hibernian down in 10th. I don't think they're in any real danger of getting relegated, but you never know. Anyway, in other news, man, said Rangers have hired Derek McInnes as their manager. So McInnes has left Aberdeen. He's went to join Rangers, who were managerless and not doing very well, so it'll be interesting to see how McInnes got on there. He rejected them in real life, but in the game, Rangers have got their man. They had to pay Aberdeen those 600k in compensation, and he's also brought Tony Docherty as assistant manager with him to Rangers. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on there, and Craig Levine, the man we replaced, apparently is interested in the Aberdeen job, so I mean, it's all roundabouts here at the moment, but the only thing I care about in the near future is not who gets what job, it's who wins the 3 points here in the Edinburgh derby, and hopefully that will be us. Alright, so there is the team I've had to go with. McLaughlin, Smith, Brown, Berra, Suter and Randall. Back 4 and goalkeeper pretty much the same. We've got Ibui coming in for Nolak. He'll be partnering Shahum in the middle of the field. And up front, we've got Broadhead, Windass and Harry Cochrane coming in for Jamie Walker, and up front Ismail recovering from that disappointing game against St Johnstone. Hopefully he'll be taking the place of Stockton, but we all know King Kell is normally there when fully fit. For Hibernian, they're going with pretty much the same formation. They're going with Marciano, Whittaker, Hanlon, Ambrose, Gray, McGinn, Magoo, Barker, Inabaku, Swanson and Simon Murray. Hibernian got a pretty much full strength team out here. Anthony Stokes on the bench, Fontaine on the bench. It'll be interesting to see just how the teams got on here. We need a big result after losing to St Johnstone. Surely we can deliver that for the fans here at Tynecastle in the 7:45 kickoff. Big game, just cannot afford to lose it. Team talk. Hibernian. Yep, there we go. They've lost the last 3 out of the last 5. I expect us to pile the misery on. And don't do what we did against St Johnstone, because that was bad. That was very fucking bad. Right, here we go. Passionate, it's always a tremendous occasion. Calm, I don't have any, it's a sort of challenge for, yep, it's definitely sort. You left Don Cowie out. Yeah, well, we don't want to risk him, so there you go, Don Cowie not playing. You'll probably moan and bitch to me about that, they're not getting enough game time, but, I mean, look, we're second in the league. Why am I going to change the players? If we're playing well, I'm not going to fucking take out players and, put in players that are playing shite just because they want game time, because their feelings are hurt. Fuck no. Broadhead there, almost. He would have hurt the feelings of lots of HIBS fans if that had went in. What a goal it would have been. Anyway, Ross County take the lead against St Johnstone, something we couldn't do midweek. Still can't believe we lost 3-0. Rangers, new manager Derek McKinn's getting off to a good start. 1-0 up against Motherwell. Anyway, Hibernian with the corners. Magoo to Barker. Barker plays it back to Dylan. Magoo. Barker. It's a shot on. What the fuck is that? That has to be one of the worst saves I've ever seen by McLaughlin. Should have caught it. It was a powder puff shot. And instead he directs it right into the path of the oncoming Effie Ambrose. What a disaster. We lose 3-0 to St Johnstone and then we're getting beat by Hibs less than 10 minutes in. Not the sort of start we were looking for. We need to, I don't know if we change things up or we just leave it for now, but Hibs have been by far the better team here. And they're creating chances and we ain't creating shit. Berra now playing it up, long ball up to Ismail. We're without Jamie Walker, we're without Kel Lafferty, we're without some of our best players here, and it's very noticeable. There you go, it's Ibui, Windass. Joshy boy, he's been good for us so far, crosses it in, no, and that's not good. Had a great season, but maybe not delivering here today. Simon Murray actually brought down Ibui, but referee plays on. It's Shuhum. Shuhum still coming forward. Plays it out to Broadhead. Nathan Broadhead coming in central to Shuhum. Cochrane, lovely ball foot. Oh, what a goal. Harry Cochrane, you absolute wee legend. There's no way he's 16, man. He must be about 65. Fishing like that. Wait, that makes no sense. If you're 65, your eyesight would be poor. You know what I mean? He's fucking... he plays a lot better than a 16-year-old. We'll put it that way. And that's us back on level terms with Hibernian. Happy bloody days there. I was beginning to panic. Right, let's just see how the match unfolds now. This is pretty even. Although Hibernian are creating a lot more chances than us, which is kind of worrying. 6 shots to R2. Broadhead now loses the ball. And Hibernian look to come forward again. This time with Danny Swanson. He finds Simon Murray, who's just been allowed to run right through and hits one of the worst shots you'll ever see in Football Manager, and if he keeps shooting like that, then we'll have no problem seeing out this game. Absolutely terrible there, man. Fucking woeful. Big punt up front now to McLaughlin. From McLaughlin, should I say. Windass out wide again. Lovely for Windass. He links up to Harry Cochrane. Ismail off the bar. Broadhead, yes! Nathan Broadhead getting the goal there. Assist for Ismail. And that is just 2-1 up in front. They would deserve it? Probably not. Will we take it? Definitely yes, man. We need to win this after that disappointing defeat to St Johnstone, and it looks like we're responding in the right way. So happy enough with how things are going. And if we can just try and see out this lead to half time, then we can make a few changes. But Harry Cochrane, he's been great today. And you don't know, man, he's maybe staking a claim for a starting position in the team. It'd be hard to see me dropping Jamie Walker for him, but I mean, you never know. Maybe even further back in the midfield, we could maybe make a space for him. Who knows? Marciano now just about to clear this one up. Smith, Brown, Berra. Don't do anything stupid. Berra plays out to Broadhead. Broadhead finds Harry Cochrane. What can Cochrane do? Goes all the way back to Smith Brown. Negative play here. Smith Brown now all the way back to McLaughlin. And there's just a big lunge. Oh, I don't see the point in that, giving the ball away. Right, Shuhum. Harry Cochrane plays it back to Shuhum. Shuhum with Smith Brown here. It's Berra. Smith Brown plays it to Shuhum. Broadhead coming forward. It's Cochrane. Ismail. Lovely ball to Windass, who is going to get that. Can he cross it in? He is. Oh, that is fucking fantastic play for Ismail and Windass linking up there. That is. Ismail said he wants more game time, and I know Kel Lafferty's been banging in the goals, but see we link up play like that, I think Ismail maybe does deserve to be getting more games and getting more substitute appearances, and I'm going to have to, I think I've been slacking, I've been letting him down, definitely I'm going to have to change it. I don't want to get rid of him, I don't want to lose him. He was talking about leaving if he doesn't get more game time, and I think Kel Lafferty's going to have to share some of it, because that was unbelievable play. Unbelievable play there. Cannot believe it. We're playing absolutely great. After a poor start, we're bounced back and we now have a massive lead here. 3-1 over Hibs at half time. Exactly what we were looking for. Team talk here. We'll be assertive. I'm very pleased with your performance. Keep it going, lads. Right, second half now underway. I think we'll just Tell them to, what, tighten up? 3-1 up, there's no real need to do anything stupid, give the ball away, anything like that. And Josh Windass, look at that, he's on an 8.9, he's been great, I'm not surprised. Right, Harry Cochrane coming forward. Hibernian, Rangers 2-0 up against Motherwell now, so Derek McKinnon's getting off to a good start as Rangers manager. Simon Murray hits a shot straight into the hands of John McLaughlin. And approaching the 60-minute hour mark, and I think it's time to make a couple of subs here. I think the lad, I mean, it's just who do we take off? That's the thing. Don Cowie wants to come on. I think, yeah, we'll take off Shuhum and then maybe. What about Prince Bobbin? This guy never really gets a chance. I don't want to take off both my midfielders. I think that'd be stupid to do that. So I think we'll just bring on Don Cowie for now and then maybe make a wee change later in the game. Right, ball up to Milatovic. Probably butch on his name. I don't care though, he's for Lithuania. Not normally those guys work McDonald's, not play in green and white HIBS shirts. But anyway, Magoo through to Brandon Barker, the man on loan for Hibernian. And the Lithuanian there should score that. He's put it wide. Terrible miss. He should be getting that on target. Great opportunity to get Hibernian back in the game. He's not took it, but they've got another one now. McGinn whips it in. It's Hanlon, I think. With it, this time another good heading chance. It's over the bar again. Joe Willock now coming on for Danny Swanson. And Hibernian are in desperate need for a quick goal if they've got any chance of getting something out of this. I'm going to bring on Prince Bobbin now for Abui. Is there any other sub we want to make here? Oh, Jamie Brandon. Right, I think we'll bring on Maitland-Niles, I think, for Connor Randall. Play him at right back. I always known him as a winger, but in this game he seems to, his best position seems to be right back, which is fair enough. If he wants to play right back, we'll play him right back. Also tactics, I think we're going to tighten up here. We are on control, but I think we should just go to counter. And then maybe not flexible, we'll go to structured and just try and see out the game and get the win. Ball now retrieved by Willock. He plays it out to Magoo, and Hibernian again coming forward, again trying to create a chance here, but we're pushing them further and further back. John McGinn now out to Anthony Stokes, who we're getting forced all the way back across the halfway line. Great play here from the Hearts players. Push it up. Oh no, it's a lucky deflection. It's Milatovic. Berrawell, lovely challenge though, and referee doesn't even look at the penalty spot. That's how much confidence Berra had in that challenge. Fucking fantastic. And bought Ismail, surely, is this it? Oh, there you go. Ismail Concalves has done it again. Smashes that in, and he's been fucking great. That's his second goal of the game, and I was saying earlier about how he's going to have to get more game time. Well, guess what, guys? He's going to have to get more game time because he's been great today, man. 4-1 now, and I don't know, I don't feel sorry for Hibernian, but I don't think it's been a 4-1 game. They have had chances, and then MALKY MACKAY probably scratching his head at how he's getting beat 4-1, but man, it is what it is. I was scratching my head last night when the fucking game saved, the game save file that I got corrupted, you know what I mean? So sometimes life sucks, and that's definitely a case of that today for MALKY MACKAY. There's 3 minutes to go. I don't see any way back for HIBS now. May as well leave and try and get the first fucking train home. They're supposed to don't really need a train. They're pretty far, not that far away from the getting home, aren't they? Right, it was Whittaker. It to Stokes. Maybe this is the last chance to try and get one more constellation. And it's not. There you go. It's over. 4-1 winners we've came out, and that is absolutely fantastic. Just what the doctor ordered. Just what we needed. And yeah, great to bounce back for that terrible defeat to St Johnstone with a 4-1 derby win. I'm delighted with that. Delighted with the boys. Played well. Can't fault anybody. And Harry Cochrane and Ismail, definitely looks like they've got great futures here at the club after that performance, man. Happy enough with that. And there's some other results. Rangers managed to hang on. Derek McKinnon's getting a win in his debut for the club. And managers Aberdeen managed to hold Partick Thistle in the league. So there you go, Partick Thistle now dropping down to 3rd place. Or 4th place, should I say. Alright, so there is the league table after 21 games played. We sit in 2nd. We've got Derek McKinnon's Rangers side behind us, 6 points in 3rd place. Also, Partick Thistle joint on points with Rangers in 4th, but they have a game in hand. So, I mean, this is going to be very close here. You've got Aberdeen not that far behind in 5th, and then St Johnstone in 6th. Only 2 of these teams can get Europa League football next year. Someone's got to miss out. Who's it going to be, guys? That's going to do it for this episode. Let me know your comments down below. Out of these teams battling here, so from the top, out of the top 6, which 2 teams do you think are going to finish in those Europa League spots? Who's going to finish 2nd and 3rd? And then we also have the January transfer window coming up. So if there's any players you want me to try and bring in, then let me know. If there's any players you think I should try and get rid of or loan out, then also let me know about that, and I'll do my best to accommodate. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Good win against Hibernian to get back to winning ways. A shame about the St Johnstone result, but you know what? Fuck it, man. That undefeated run could not go on forever. We had to lose sometime, but at least we didn't lose to the HIBS. Until next time, peace.